Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do an update on the Baja Bug. It's been a while. Let's go ahead and check it out. We've gotten quite a bit done. So just a little update. We did go ahead and get a new body, new chassis. It was already caged and everything, so we went ahead and cut the front end off the other Bug, put it on this one, cut the whole front end out, retied it all together, and I really beefed up the center snout here. Get you some good looks there, and then underneath here, see if I can get a good shot of it. Tied into the body a little bit just to make sure everything's leveraged out good. So, able to get good full welds all the way around on the back. We're gonna put a little gusset in here, but we're gonna leave this open because we're probably gonna tunnel into the side of the tunnel here a little bit and open it up a little bit more for the pedals and the clutch. I think we're gonna have to pull the body out a little bit, cut all this out, and put the clutch in right here, just stick the reservoir out. So it's gonna sit something like this, just to make sure he has lots of foot space. He's a pretty tall dude, so. And I did already go ahead and finish up the steering, got that all hooked back up, so that way we know where that goes. We got the fuel cell in here, I just need to bolt it down properly. Got the shifter in here already. We do have to modify these. We're gonna cut the seat mounts out. We're gonna lower them. Again, he is kind of tall, so the seats should fit perfectly, and the turning brake should be able to fit in there and go right in between the seats. So it should work out pretty nicely. So, and then another thing I already did, which I did not film, I cut up the rear arms here. We ordered bigger heims so we could have the double shear with the bigger bolts, the bigger hardware. I got the weld-in bungs, and I got the 250 wall piece of tube there. So that's a rosette weld on both sides, fully welded around the bung, and then welded both sides of there. And we are going to completely box them, and we're going to weld these two brackets together. So now that's fully bolted up, lined up in there. So both of these rear trailing arms are done. Like I said, I should have filmed that, but I didn't. So the only thing I have to do now is I have to cut a piece of pipe, make a spacer here for both sides, just so everything's solid. I went ahead and lined it up so the heim was on the inside, so everything's pressed in nice and strong and good to go there. So there, that covers that. It already has shock mounts and everything. It already has the holes to the body. These shock mounts don't perfectly line up, so we are probably going to cut all this off, and once we get the coilovers and bypasses, we're going to make our own shock mounts. I think they need to come out a little bit. It's not much, but it's just a little bit, just to clear and have the proper angles. And then we are going to go ahead and get a bump as well for the rear. So, and then another thing, we do have a Mandola. It's an MD4S. It's just a case for now. We have the mount kits here. So we're talking about opening this up. We're gonna cut all this out. We're gonna cut these mounts out. This was built for a bus trans. We're gonna modify it. We're gonna put the new mounts in. We're gonna clean it up. And we also do have to cut and clear for the starter. The starter does mount on top, and that literally is up against the back firewall there. So we're gonna have to cut that out, put a big tub in there. We're gonna put some new sheet metal around it. So we will tub up into there a little bit for that. And then what else we got going on here? So my next video is gonna be on the Spindles. Took off the old hubs. We're going to some thicker spuds. These are the 1.25 inch. The other ones were 1 inch. So this is where I'm gonna start doing another video. I gotta cut that up, make it fit there. We're gonna put that together. So that'll be the next thing you see. But yeah, the front end is on. We're gonna leave it open until we get the pedals and everything in there. And then, already got the rear cage on there. It was a nice chassis, a nice body. You couldn't pass it up. It definitely speeds up the build. Here's the old body. This one has dents in it. It has rust in it. It's just, it's got some gnarly bodywork right there from old cooler. It's got, you know, looks like a tree or something hit it there. Rust holes coming through the body everywhere. It's just, here's the old beam, long travel beam front end that was on the other chassis that I had cut off. So yeah, we just figured it would be better to just go to the other chassis, the other body. The doors on this one, they don't really shut. They don't shut properly. It's just, I don't know, it's just, he got a really good deal on it. So, but yeah, it was a nice little update. We should, I'm cranking pretty hard on this. I'm only working on this one car right now. Trying to really crank it out, trying to get it done. So, and then here's the other side. You can see I beefed it up quite a bit. The other one, so the reason this is sticking underneath, the other one had the pan 3-inch body lift all the way around. So this one does not. So when we built the front end was spread 3 inches farther, so which is why this is poking out underneath here. So what I did was I cut these, I sleeved it here, and I sleeved it into here, into the current cage on this body, on this chassis. So we were able to shorten this one up to line up the same, which is lucky that they lined up very, very close. This one is a little off, as you can see. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put a big gusset in there so it'll just tie it all together a little bit better. So, and then the next thing I gotta do, I have to add these bars that I had just done on the other one back up into here, tie it into the inside of the cage here. So I'll give you a little bit better look in the cage. It's a nice radius cage, hugs the roof really well. I don't have a radius bender, so I would love to be able to do that. I just don't have the tools to be doing that yet, so that's one of the things on the list. So yeah, the steering. So as you can see, it's kind of tight for pedals, so we might kick out a chunk in here, open it up for floor space, foot room there a little bit. So, but other than that, it's a nice cage, nice chassis, no rust, doors shut good, no dents, no nothing. Like I don't think there's a single ding in this whole body, which is really good. I think it's a 60, what do you say, 67 Super Beetle body. So, but yeah, that's gonna wrap this video up. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little heads up. I know I've been getting a lot of comments, people asking where the bug's been. So I figured I'd catch y'all up, and then I'm gonna start making more videos. I should have filmed more doing the other stuff that's already done. We just kind of got excited, you know, got back on it, got excited, and just kind of cranked on it for the last week. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep working on it, and I'm gonna start doing some more videos on it. Keep you guys updated. I know a lot of you guys really like this build, so we just had an opportunity to kind of speed it up a little bit with a much better foundation to do it on. So, but we took all the parts that we built and we put them on this one, so we're basically right where we're at. So thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.